To begin your journey in Wuthering Waves, you can start your account with 3 5-star characters by re-rolling this game. Or maybe you could also get super lucky on your first try, but most people won't be able to do that. This is why I will tell you how to effectively use your reroll resources to get the best possible rewards in Wuthering Waves, including the fastest way to get 3 5-star characters in the early game. How do you reroll in Wuthering Waves? The answer is very simple. You just need to complete all the tutorials until you unlock the mail system to claim all the rewards, including the 20 regular summon tickets. Then, unlock the permanent regular summon system or permanent convene. This is where you're going to use most of your resources. I will tell you the reason soon. But the problem with re-rolling in Wuthering Waves is the account you need to use. You can't use a guest account or salt email where you can create a lot of accounts just from a single mail, meaning that you need to prepare a lot of email or social media accounts for re-rolling in this game. Is it worth re-rolling in Wuthering Waves? For me, not really. Re-rolling in Wuthering Waves will take around 45 minutes to do a single re-roll. It is very long compared to other gacha games, which usually take only 15 to 20 minutes. The main reason is that you must complete the story and dialogue, just like in Genshin Impact. Also, the chance of getting a 5-star is very low, with a 0.8% chance only. If you compare it with most gacha games, the ideal rate is usually around 2%. But here is the thing. You will get 20 Lustrous Tide, or the standard ticket, for your mailbox as a pre-registration reward, and you will get another 10 Lustrous Tide on May 24th. So it might be better to re-roll your account on the second day instead of the first day of launching. Getting 10 more summons is worth it to spare for the late one day. Re-rolling is just a matter of luck. I know this for sure. But to increase your results and make every time you've spent worth it, there's a re-roll strategy you need to know, especially if you've never re-rolled in any gacha game before. As I said, you will get 20 regular summons from the mailbox. You need to spend all of this on the permanent character banner or the permanent character convene until you get 1 5-star character. Don't spend on the novice convene before you get them. I know it is very tempting because the price to do one multi-pull is just 8 Lustrous Tide, but you can do it later. Because there's a simple logic that applies to many gacha games, including Wuthering Waves. Why do you need to spend on a banner that will guarantee you a 5-star character on a reroll account? Especially because a selector banner will appear after you get 1 5-star character on the novice convene. There's no reason to do it on a reroll account. Doing a reroll means you want to get the best possible, as many as possible. Let me recap it. First, you get the first 5-star character on the character permanent convene. The second 5-star character is from the novice convene. The last one is from the selector banner. Getting all of that in just 20 pulls is almost impossible. So I recommend you wait at least one day until you get another 10 pulls. Or maybe you can start playing your reroll account if you're already lucky on the second pull and continue playing until you gain more Lustrous Tide from the level rewards. Who to reroll for? There are 3 characters worth rerolling as your starter characters. You can use some of them to build a team that lasts even in the late game. They are Verena, Calchero, and Encore. All of them are good, and I will rank them so you will have an idea who to prioritize first. The first priority is definitely Verena because she is the best universal support in Wuthering Waves right now. You can use her on almost any team available at the moment, and she will greatly amplify these teams to the next level. What she offers are not only damage buff, but also healing abilities that you need in this kind of game. Having a good healer with good buffing ability is a dream character for your team. The second one is Calchero. He is a main DPS unit that shines with his electro damage. 2 things to note are that playing Calchero requires a lot of mechanical combos in order for him to deal a massive amount of damage, and you also need Lin as a hybrid character to increase Calchero's overall performance and create the meta team Calchero, Lin, and Verena. You can pull Lin on the second patch after the GN banner ends. On the day of the release, you can pair Calchero with Sanhua first. Encore is also a main DPS character with multi-range ability. In her transformation form, she can transform her ranged damage into melee and deal greater damage. If we're talking about single-target damage dealers, Encore is one of the best units at the moment. The only problem with Encore is that, unlike Calchero, there are no good hybrid units to support her ability. So you might be facing a problem later in the game when the difficulty requires you to have a higher DPS check. So my recommendation for your starter characters is to pull for Verena first, then Calchero, and wait until Lin. This is the best starter team on a reroll account right now. You can save Encore for later since she is not needed on the first team.